What's going on? It's your boy Coach, and today's the end of the line. Family is one that's so important just because it brings in something I haven't talked about yet, and it's really important, obviously, in all our life, and it's the emotion of love. So this is something we've all had since we were born, and it doesn't matter, you know, mother, brother, sisters, dads, grandparents, uncles, nephews, cousins, the list goes on, and actually even extends, I would call our good friends. There's so many people out there that care for us and that we care for. Well, actually, that's something that I've come to learn is that, you know, those that care about us and that we care about, it can really help us make life change, make better decisions. There's times where we want to be selfish, and this is one where we have to be selfless by taking care of ourselves, by making sure that we're our best self. Make sure that, you know, our health is in optimal shape for what it can be. We all have different versions of what health is, so this is really in the area of mental wellness, spiritual wellness. It's how to really develop those relationships, and it's by just working on things to improve ourselves. So that's what all these advantages have really helped me do, is make sure that I'm my best for my family. And that's not just to my immediate family, but extends beyond to those I call, you know, close to me. Those who I've had, you know, done life with. Because I guarantee when you start making a positive change in your life, those around you that care about you are gonna support you. They're gonna, for sure, put you in the right direction, especially, you know, if you have, say, medical problems or medical issues or reasons you aren't living your life to potential, they're gonna wanna see you, you know, try and push towards that and help you along the way. So the next series that we're gonna be on is Qform, and the reason I wanna bring it up really quick is because it's the opposite of this. It's the opposite of Xform. It's what everybody thinks health and fitness is. As much as this has been more education, I've had my own way of putting entertainment into it, but hoping that people actually watch the whole thing. It'll be one of those things I'd like to do, make a longer video, do them a lot less frequently, just because it's a lot of work and it's not a good balance for me in my life. It's really something I've come to enjoy. I've got this skill now, and it's not great, very novice, but still, I hope people enjoy them, not just find them entertaining, but get something from them. I've always been a fan of getting education and learning, but it's kind of hard when it's just kind of mundane. At some point, I'm sure maybe my voice is kind of turned into that. So I like to change it up for Qform and do something just kind of out there, but it's going to be the opposite of balance. It's going to be fun, but yeah, so I hope you'll tune into that. So let's keep this episode a little bit short. A couple little things I'm going to inject into this one just to make sure that it has some length, you know, it has, you know, kind of a finishing storyline, because I like to finish on the strongest, let's say the most important thing in my life, balance, for the continuation of this. So another one is to think about when you look at this, is there something that you need to improve on? Are you maybe too negative, or are you not positive enough? At the end of the day, what we were kind of driving into this is happiness is really important. It's very important for change. If you're not happy, it's going to be unlikely to change. And the entire point of this workshop is to help us move, and not just our own self-growth, but team growth as well. So if everybody's generally happy, that's how we're going to find the best benefit or results. I forgot one thing. Now, the one I forgot to mention, I almost forgot to mention before I stop here, is the Qform. And so in the Qform, we're looking for, say, high restriction. And this is a cookie. And maybe I did say don't have any cookies, but you could just not have the cookie, which is kind of miserable. But in Qform, what I'm actually gonna do, instead, if I had a sweet tooth, I got this stuff. This is for the creamy, this is the Ninja Creamy, and you'll be seeing this. And so this is an ice cream, and so this is gonna be a big volume of ice cream. It's gonna fill me up for a lot lower calories than, say, 3 of these. And it's gonna be one of those ways I'm trying to fight off hunger, like, constantly. So, and there's a lot of these, like, say, tricks, and a lot of these little, like, hacks and ways that, you know, I keep a fast deficit going as far as I can, and then there's just a point where it comes to an end and it's like, oh my gosh, I gotta eat again. So, but I have to, you know, fill up the best I can with, say, low calorie dense foods, a lot of volume, a lot of vegetables. It's not fun at all. At the same time, people like seeing that drastic change, and so it's like a 30-ish day, let's say, time period where Qform, you'll notice that, you know, the calories are everything, and everything is, I'm trying to calculate that in Food Scale and Fitness Pal, and I have to be that dedicated in order to get the results and to lose, say, a lot of weight and fat, but I also lose muscle. So it's just kind of part of the process of losing, say, a lot of weight. But that's gonna be really interesting to see the before and afters. No clue how that's gonna go, but without alcohol, it's gonna make a lot bigger difference than I did, say, last year and other times I've tried it. So that's it. Till the next one, take care, peace out. All right, that's done for sure. So I've really enjoyed this journey, especially when it came to, say, making more balance. There's some things I changed, and I hope you did the same. I hope you got something out of it and that you can move forward with, because that's really the overall goal of Xform, is to figure out what areas did you need to hit when it came to your physical, your mental, your spiritual. How did you balance those out? Did that work in your favor? Did you struggle with it? It's something that I can't say I did perfect, obviously, but I for sure can say that where I started and where I'm at now is in a better place. I'm really happy about that. And ultimately, because of this advantage this week, it's my family. It's the reason I strive to keep doing that. Today is my last day on Xform, and I'm a little bit nervous and I'm a little bit anxious because this next start of Qform is gonna be an extreme amount of toll on the body. It's gonna be focused strictly on the physiological changes and how to lose weight and how to do it really fast. And I'm gonna try and do it in, say, an entertaining and exciting kind of way that's a little bit different and more of myself, because making these videos is really difficult, and it's something that, I'm not super comfortable with still, even after all this time, but I'm doing my best. Obviously don't have the most enthusiastic or charismatic personality. I do my best, but at the same time, I'm just trying to present the information in the way I know how and to get it out there. So here's to finish off the Xform series. It's been my pleasure. It's been a ton of work. This is something that I never envisioned doing, but I'm glad I did it, because I hope someone out there can figure out, some of these things, how to put these advantages in place, even if it's just to get started in the better direction, to make one change. So family is one of the best ones, just because it's something that you already have. And this is almost could be your starting point if I haven't gotten my message across in anything else. I didn't realize it a decade ago that that's what's got me into health and fitness, is that I wanted to be a better dad, a better husband, a better friend. Really, at the end of the day, health and fitness is something that's helped me. I'm not trying to condemn it. I'm just trying to say be careful in the end, because I know it can be one of those ones you get so caught up into, like I did, and you make it a, kind of an idol. So I've learned better now, and I'm on my way to a different path. I mean, that's pretty much all I got for Xform. I hope you have got something from it. That's it for Coach. I'm out of this series and on to the next. Change it up a little bit, and I'll see you in that next series. So until then, take care. Peace out.